Well, we're finding the derivative, and in the previous problems I've used x, so I'm going to throw in a t this time. Alright, so we've got f of t is equal to the square root of t minus 5 times 3 roots of t, and we want to find f prime of t. Alright, easy enough. What we're going to want to do here is we're going to end up getting this out of radical form and getting it into exponential form. So that's the first thing that we're going to want to do here. So this becomes t raised to the half power, and then minus 5t raised to the 1/3 power. Now we can go ahead and do the power rule. And I'm going to take this half and bring it out front, so we end up with 1/2 times t raised, and of course we're going to subtract 1 from the exponent, so a half minus 1 is a negative a half. And then we're going to carry the minus. We're going to bring this 1/3 out front, so we have 1/3 times 5, and this becomes t raised. Now this is a third minus 1, so that becomes negative 2/3. And now what we're going to want to do, now that we have found the derivative, and I guess I shouldn't write equals here, this is f prime of t. Okay, f prime of t. Alright, so what we're going to want to do now is get this thing back into radical form. Alright, and so we're going to have equals. This is where we start our equals here. And write this in fraction form, so we're going to put a 1 up in the numerator, a 2 down into the denominator. When you bring this down, it becomes a negative half. I guess I just better not skip any steps here. Alright, and then we have minus, and this is going to end up becoming 5 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator, t raised to the positive 2/3. Alright, we brought that down into the numerator, and that becomes a positive 2/3. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is rewrite this and get this back into radical form. So we're going to have t, so we got the square root of t, then minus, whoops, need to get the minus there, and we're going to have 5 over 3, and then this time, and there's a couple of different ways you can actually write this. I think what I'm going to do is just put a parentheses around it. So this is a 3, right? And this is going to be your t goes inside. Okay. And actually, you do a space there, and the whole thing is squared. Alright. So that is going to be our derivative, and that was f prime, so I'm just going to go ahead and put f prime of t here. F prime of t. Okay, I think there's something I haven't mentioned about this, but the domain of our original function here must be the same domain for our derivative. Okay, so we need to keep that, I think I got that right. I need to keep that in mind. Okay.